16 candles.
You know Toby Juarez?
We killed him last night.
Excuse me, I think we've had an accident.
Well, I won't report you this time, but next time just watch it, will you?
Can't stand it, man. I can dig it.
It's one of those great old movies about romance, racing, and rock and roll.
Oh, American Graffiti. American Graffiti. Where were you in '62?
Star Wars, starring Mark Hamill,
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
Harrison Ford,
Boring conversation anyway. Luke, we're gonna have company! I think we took a wrong turn.
Carrie Fisher,
Good luck.
Alec Guinness,
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
20th Century Fox presents the most extraordinary motion picture of all time, Star Wars.
Here's where the fun begins.
No legendary adventure of the past could be as exciting as this romance of the future.
Here they come.
May the Force be with you in Star Wars.
Put your badge down. Turn around. I got it. I saw it. You're going to hear from my attorney.
Now it's time for more American Graffiti, one of the most requested titles in the MCA Universal Library, with an all-star cast: Paul LeMat, Cindy Williams, Candy Clark, Ron Howard, and Harrison Ford. Featuring a soundtrack loaded with hits by artists like Bob Dylan, Donovan, Simon and Garfunkel, The Byrds, The Supremes, The Grateful Dead, Stevie Wonder, and The Doors. More American Graffiti.
Of heroes and villains. They cross trackless voids to unknown worlds. A galactic odyssey against oppression. A big, new, sprawling space adventure in the Star Wars saga, The Empire Strikes Back.
Let her go. We have no time. If you still want the Ark, it has been loaded onto a truck for Cairo.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. A film from Steven Spielberg and George Lucas.
Here we go again. You will bring Captain Solo and the Wookiee to me.
Return to heroic adventure.
You don't know the
the power of the dark side.
Return to the ultimate confrontation.
Freeze! Don't move!
Oh dear.
I love you.
I know.
Return for the climactic chapter of the Star Wars saga.
Exciting is hardly the word I would choose.
But most of all, return for the fun of it. Return of the Jedi.
Oh, the shy type.
Sleeker, more fuel efficient, sharper, louder, harder, scarier. Nightmares. Don't touch me there!
I'm the only one who can touch her there. I even have muscular lips.
Get away, you stupid sick maniac! How can you stop time? Easy. Listen to the simplicity of the perfect plan.
Your spirit of adventure is inspiring.
Time! Now's the time to strike! Get out of the way, stupid idiot!
All right, I'm wearing rubber underwear.
You are not a Jedi yet.
It isn't nice to mess with fairy godmothers.
The tallest tale you could never possibly imagine is coming at you.
Thank you.
And it can only happen twice upon a time.
If adventure has a name, it must be Indiana Jones.
This is serious!
From Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
You don't believe me. You will, Dr. Jones.
Because of public relations, we've got to maintain a plausible denial position.
God bless America. God bless America.
Now you go in sterile, minus your dog tags or any other identity.
Who's hiding? What's the big secret? This hunk of metal is part of my uniform. It's like a part of my body. I'm not going to be doing something to be ashamed of.
What the hell is your job? Come on, Eddie, don't lie to me anymore.
What's been happening with you, brother?
Eddie, what's your location?
If I'm gonna die for my country, I want them to know it's me, Eddie Guerrero. Can you hear me?
Francis Ford Coppola and George Lucas present a new film by Paul Schrader. Mishima. His writing shook the soul. His flamboyance captivated a generation. His vision challenged the conscience of his time. And on November 25th, 1970, his life became the ultimate expression of his art.
And one of the most innovative forces in modern entertainment, David Bowie. Together, they will take you into a dazzling world of fantasy and adventure.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
A world where anything seems possible, and nothing is what it seems.
Everything I've done for you. I move the stars for no one. Run so long, run so far.
buddy. Are you home?
He has a very sudden midlife crisis. He lands in Cleveland.
You do know why you were sent to me?
Listen to me, small visitor. I can explain how you got here.
Maybe you're here for some greater purpose, some cosmic cause.
Here, he's forced to reassess his career goals.
You went to med school?
To explore new relationships. To redefine his self-image.
I'm sorry, we don't allow pets on the premises.
To adjust to a changing lifestyle.
Alright, pull it out!
Until he discovers just who he really is.
Oh no.
A duck in big trouble.
That's a duck, man!
Howard the Duck, trapped in a world he never made.
You're gonna get us killed!
You're a great warrior and a swordsman. And you're 10 times bigger than I am, stupid!
Find the child! Find the child!
It was a time when courage could be found where you'd least expect it. A time when unearthly powers raged and good men risked their lives. A time of great adventure. From the creator of Star Wars and the director of Cocoon, Willow.
Mr. Tucker, we're from the Securities and Exchange Commission.
We shall prove the only thing Mr. Tucker designed was an elaborate scheme to defraud.
Why would they do something so stupid like that if they know we can prove it's a lie?
But if enough headlines say that I'm a crook, well, that's the end of me in the car, which is what this whole thing's all about, isn't it?
If you're not careful, you're going to spend the next 20 years of your life in prison.
And we are going to build that car, the one we dreamed of, exactly the way we want it.
Paramount Pictures presents a Lucasfilm production of a Francis Coppola film.
Big business closes the door on the little guy with a new idea. We're sabotaging everything that the country stands for.
If they can make headlines with lies, we can make bigger headlines with the truth.
He is dead.
Hold that tiger! Hold that...
Jeff Bridges is Tucker, the true story of one man and his dream.
Quick, this way!
From the creators of An American Tale comes a story of friendship,
Do not stop! We must stay together!
courage,
Oh, you can't quit now! What if the Great Valley is just over the top of these rocks?
and laughter. From Universal Pictures.
Some things you see with your eyes. Others you see with your heart.
A new adventure is born. The Land Before Time.
Our situation has not improved.
In his search for the Holy Grail.
How dare you kiss me?
Are you crazy? Don't go between them!
Go between them! Are you crazy?
Where's my father? In the belly of that steel beast. Dad! Junior! You call this archaeology? The quest for the Grail is not archaeology. It's a race against evil.
Germany has declared war on the Jones boys.
Those people are trying to kill us. I know, Dad! It's a new experience for me.
Happens to me all the time. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Somebody else died in Radioland tonight!
Nobody enters my dressing room uninvited. What the hell do you think that star means?
You're Jewish?
Universal Pictures and George Lucas invite you to exercise your imagination
Easy for you to say.
in a funny,
You're the organ.
magical, musical mystery.
I've got
got it! Is it contagious?
Radioland Murders, starring Mary Stuart Masterson, Brian Benben, Ned Beatty, Michael McKean, and Christopher Lloyd.
He's dying in there. We gotta break the glass. Use your gun. Right.
Radioland Murders.
Tell him to take off!
Will I ever see you again?
What does your heart tell you?
Are you sure about this? Trusting our fate to a boy we hardly know?
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I sense much fear in you.
The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
Blast, that's why I hate flying.
This is a crisis. The Senate must vote the Chancellor emergency powers.
As my first act, I will create a grand army of the Republic to counter the increasing threats of the Separatists.
Hasn't been a full-scale war since the formation of the Republic.
You must join me, Obi-Wan, and together we will destroy the Sith.
The dark side clouds everything. In grave danger you are.
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
Every single Jedi is now an enemy of the Republic. Do what must be done. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
Who could have done this?
Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become.
I feel so helpless.
You were the chosen one!
Put your hands down, will you? You're embarrassing us.
Don't touch anything.
Get on!
Come on, genius.
Master! Go back!
What's he gonna do now?
I don't think he plans that far ahead.
I'd cover my ears if I were you.
Where is Skywalker?
Hang on!
I can't shake him!
Blast her!
Ahsoka!
You failed, Jedi.
At all costs, you protect the heavies.
Fighters, 4 o'clock. Stay with the bombers.
One bomber, that's 10 men. We count our victories by the bombers we get to their targets. By the husbands we return to their wives. By the fathers we get back to their children.
Come on, Junior, fail!
Booties, prepare to be shaken. I say, hey, I'll be gone today. I'll be back around the way.
Uh-oh.
You wanted adventure, you got it.
Thank you, Tiny Rabbit.
Spit. I know one thing, I love you. Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love.
Meet my mother.
Don't you have a comb?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Oh, I think I got one of your antennae. You fight well.
Wish I could say the same for you.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I was expecting more.
What?
Just kill me now, make it quick.
The dark side. A Jedi. They're real.
The Force. It's calling to you. Just let it in.
We have hope. Rebellions are built on hope. They've no idea we're coming.
Take hold of this moment. The Force is strong. Make 10 men feel like 100.
We'll take the next chance. And the next. You're rebels, aren't you?
Save the rebellion! Save the dream!
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
Come on!
This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed.
I got a really good feeling about this.
Since when do you know how to fly?
190 years old? You look great.